Morning, y'all. What's happening? Sorry for all the noise, but kind of enjoying it. It's finally raining here. We don't get rain that often, and we've been having a pretty bad drought this year. So I'm sitting out in the backyard. Listen, I wanted to talk to you guys. I know I've got a lot of new subs, or people that haven't been with me for a long time. Kind of blown away about it. I passed 5,000 yesterday, and I think I'm pushing 5,020 or something like that right now, and it's pretty crazy. And I want to send some encouragement out there. I hear a lot of people saying, "Well, you know, I just don't have the money for it." Well, and I've got videos on this in the past, but I know when you find a new channel, you don't necessarily go back and watch all the videos, especially when they're a camera whore like me and has 300 and some odd videos out there. So I wanted to kind of touch base on this again. Prepping doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't, trust me. I've been in it for just over a year now, and I can't believe how far I've come. And if you think I'm not legit with being low buck prepper, I'm going to put this out there. I don't care. We basically live off of a budget, not counting our bills, but what we have to spend every week on groceries, gas, cigarettes, entertainment, that stuff. You know, not our electric bill and all that. That's all budgeted in. But then just our budget to live off of every week is $100. That's tight. But with that, I have accomplished a lot. When you go to the store, buy that extra 2 cans of beans, you know. Buy that, extra flour that's on sale. Don't buy name brand stuff. Get off the name brand crap, because you're wasting your money on it. I'm not going to go back over how everything I've done with it. Sorry, it looks like we might be getting some hail. That'd be cool. Go to my videos and just search, what's it called? Budget prepping. Okay, just type in something like that, and you get a couple videos where I show what I've gotten at the store for how much. There's another video where I show how I made basically 28 meals for me and my wife for, I think it was less than $10, something like that. There's so many ways to do it, and you'd be surprised at how quickly it will build up. Now, I know I've gotten a few comments. Well, you're supposed to be on this big budget, but check out those stove techs. Check out those ARs. Check out, those aren't, budget items. Agreed. 100% they're agreed. But I've gotten those with the help of friends. The stove techs, the solar oven, the knives, those came to me from the companies to review. I didn't pay a penny for those. The ARs were a friend helping me out and giving me a hell of a good deal. And I think, your ARs are important. Do I think they're the most important? No. Totally another subject, but, as far as guns go, I think if you don't have any guns and you want to get started and you want to start building or filling that hole in your preps, my opinion, this is just my opinion, if you can only have one gun only, 12 gauge, okay? 12 gauge, you can kill dove in your backyard. You can kill a bear coming down the street. I don't know. There might be where you live. 12 gauge is the most versatile gun. I would say that. And they can be gotten for next to nothing. If I could have 2 guns, my next gun would be a 22 rifle. You're thinking 22? I'm sorry, people. 22s, I lay money. I know firsthand. I know they suck getting hit by. But they're the most underrated caliber out there, and they can be gotten for very cheap. Unfortunately, that's the hole I still have to fill. It looks like hopefully here fairly soon, I'll be getting Mama her Taurus PT22. She's got to get a carry gun, and that is just a great gun for her. Her size, should be able to conceal it well, and we'll be able to get her a hell of a lot of trigger time on that being a 22. But I don't care how badass you think you are. If I'm spraying a bunch of 22s at you, you're not going to keep coming at me. You may dive down, you may continue to fight, but I guarantee you're going to get down. You're going to duck. It's going to slow you down. And if you get hit, you know, most deaths by firearms, from my understanding, are with a 22. 22 took down, I think, it was the second or third largest grizzly bear ever taken. 22 is a badass little round. And you can stock up a shitload of it for cheap, and you can carry a shitload of it. So that would be my number 2 gun, 22. Then after that would be, it's a toss-up between your battle rifle. No, it's not a toss-up. For me, my next one would be my sidearm. And for me, that's a 9mm. I carry a Glock 17. I like the 9mm. I match it with my Kel-Tec Sub 2000 so that I reload my own ammo. I save a hell of a lot of money. And both the 2 firearms, I've got a carbine and a pistol that both take the same magazines. Great combination. Guns are, this is totally another subject, I guess, but I mean, that is part of prepping. And, you know, if you're only going to get one, my opinion is 12 gauge. It's very cheap, very inexpensive, and the most versatile weapon out there. You may go, oh, well, you know, I'd rather have a AR-15. Of course, who doesn't want an AR-15? But what's going to happen when you're starving and all you got is a bunch of dove in your backyard and you shoot it with an AR-2 or a 223 round? Unless you like feathers, you ain't going to be eating much. So, that's my little rant. But for those of you just getting started and are frustrated, don't get frustrated. Get in the community, get to talking to people. There's tons of information out there, tons of good people. I can't tell you the people I've met, and the friendships I've made through YouTube and prepping. The prepping community is a tight-knit community. Bunch of good people, a bunch of very knowledgeable people, and it's amazing how quickly you can just start bullshitting with somebody, and then next thing you know, you're talking all the time. Example, I'm talking to this guy I just met yesterday or the day before up in Canada, and now we're bullshitting about MMA and, you know, UFC fighting and stuff like that. Dude seems cool as hell, man. It's a great community. Get in it, start slow. Don't go out and buy all your tactical gear. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes people make, thinking you got to have all this tactical shit. That's the first thing you need to get is your food and water. That's the first thing. And water can be done very easily. That's how I do some of my water. I think a lot of you have seen that. I've got those little water walls all over the place in my house and outside my house. Just fill up your old jugs, preferably soda and whiskey bottles. They're made to not dissolve or break down like water bottles are. So don't be afraid. Just get started. Start slow. Ask questions. All of us are here to help. A lot of people help me get where I'm at, and I'm just starting. I still have a long ways to go, but I'm having a blast doing it. Y'all take it easy and enjoy your Sunday.